The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 187, Nasdaq up 63, S&P's up 9, gold contract up 590, trading at $15.43 an ounce. You get silver up 24 cents, $17.65. Light sweet crude up a half a buck, $54.67 a barrel. Notes and bonds, you get the 10 up 2 ticks, 131 flat. Euro 30 flat at 165.17. And King dollar up 366, trading 97.890. The euro is at 111. The yen is at 106, and the pound is at 122 to 1 US dollar. And little volatility between last night and today.
No, what's going on? Anything happening in the markets this morning? I see positive markets. All must be well.
So let's take a look at this, folks. Okay, it's pretty cool. Last night when the S&Ps opened, they opened 35 down. We'll take a look at this baby, and you're going to see here, 6 o'clock.
One more time.
Look at this number. So 6 o'clock, bing, they hit a low out here of 28.10. 5:30 in the morning, we're already up to 28.86. Isn't that amazing?
It sure is.
I mean, it's pretty intense. Bottom line, you're up 8 right now. My take, we're going to just give this baby up. You know, Friday, you had monster volume on the way down, exploded. It's trying to basically, well, it already got into the 5th. Yeah, August 5th. The low of August 5th was 28.20. And, well, actually, we did 28.34 on Friday. Got lower today. You know, this is not only a highly volatile market. Gold, look at the gold. I heard
Sure.
that update. I mean, this was
Basically an inverse of the markets, right? When you had the markets open
Yeah.
at lower limits last night, you had gold futures open at basically the high of 1565.
Right.
And as the market kind of clawed back overnight, you had gold pullback.
And I'm telling you something, man. I'm glad I'm a technician versus a fundamentalist.
No, China called. They called. They got Trump's personal cell phone number. They said, Mr. Trump, we need you. That's what they said.
That's right. And then if you listen to Mnuchin, he wouldn't answer the question. Well
nobody
it
will.
is what it is.
Details are tough.
Let me tell you
Especially
something,
when you're
folks.
spinning whatever you want to call it. You know, we'll save that, but yeah.
Silver contract. We're going to take a look at silver, what you have with silver out here. Silver right now had some nice juice Friday. Has a follow-through out here. You can see this number Friday. It was that pushed into a high with 112,000, and we get 67,000 right now. So we're going to do 110, 112,000 contracts, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now the dollar. This is going to be a wild card once again, man. The dollar gave it up on volume on Friday, and excuse me, folks. Then this morning rejected lower price. You know, this was a fast move on Friday. Look at this move. You know, we did 29,000 contracts. It got to 98,455 and then just gave it up. So today's going to be a big day because you're still dealing with 97,715 or over that 97,715 once again. We're at 97,870. What I expect we're going to see out here today, though, we're going to see some high volatility, man. It's going to be all over the place. And
I would agree.
Yeah.
I'd say for those who don't agree, what are you even looking at? I expect a calm day with not much news coming out. You know, you got G7, you got Trump, you got Twitter. Twitter's open, right? Twitter's open for business.
Twitter's open for business. And you can see the S&P is giving it up as we're talking right now.
Yeah.
And you don't be too surprised, folks. I don't see this going down to the lows of last night, but I see some destruction coming in here.
The lows last night, man, that's almost 2% in the S&Ps from where we're at. So you had almost like a 3% swing from low to high. You had more than 2%. I mean, just remarkable before the trading week even begins.
Before it starts. And
let alone if you incorporate Friday, man.
If we pull this back, I mean, I think with game here is the first spot is 28.55, which is only 7 points. That'll get the S&P flat. You break into that, then you're going to get then your probability goes much higher. You got another 20 points down, which would put, I don't know if it would put people in shock, but they haven't seen this type of volatility for quite some time. There's no doubt about that. And, if we go overseas, what you're going to see overseas last night.
Asia roughed last night, right?
Yep. You're going to see Asia.
Because they were kind of processing Friday's action on our front. They hadn't had the ability to trade since we kind of fell apart on Friday.
Right.
And they also hadn't heard that China had picked up the green phone to call President Trump. So they hadn't heard that yet. I know. That's the reality we live in.
Listen, the thing that's pretty wild, folks, is that trading these markets, as I just said a little bit earlier, I'm glad I'm a technician and not a fundamentalist, because they got to be pulling their hair out, man, because this market is run by tweets right now. There's no doubt about it. The amazing part to me is that they believe any of them.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I heard a great point this morning that was saying, okay, so it's a shame you have to even say if President Trump's telling the truth. You have this if game, right? You shouldn't have to say the if game when you're talking about the president. But if he's telling the truth that China contacts him, okay, China has the easy answer. You can come out and confirm it, right? The real question is if he's not telling the truth, right? Then what do you do as your China? Because you have one option that says you come out and refute it, you escalate things.
Right.
Or you have the possibility, and maybe that's what the market's hinting at, that maybe they're thinking, oh, maybe China uses this as the opportunity to corroborate the lie and say, yes, we called them, and that's their extension to maybe try and ease back into things. So maybe that's what the market is hoping, that they'll take the bait so far and say, yeah, we called them, and yeah, maybe this is the opportunity to slide back in.
See, I like the quote by Mnuchin. That, I agree with what you're saying. The quote by Mnuchin goes like this. They're asking about, well, did they call or not? Mnuchin said there were discussions that went back and forth, and let's just leave it at that.
Well, when you're trying to spin BS, the easiest way to do it is to knock it into details.
Yeah, and my take is that Mnuchin.
Well, nobody can call the king out on his lies.
No, and he's going to be more careful than anyone because of his past and the Treasury Secretary, he's going to be around after this at some big fund. So my take is that he's going to be really careful with how he walks around truth or non-truth.
He doesn't want to be a known liar as opposed to our president.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what you're saying. I agree.
Exactly. 877-927-6648. Notes and bonds. Here, check it out, folks. This morning, just give it another couple weeks, and I suspect we're going to break the all-time low of 1.31 inside the 10. We got to 1.44 this morning.
Crazy, man.
Look at that.
Yeah.
1.44. And we bring this back. This is, when you see this bar, this is one monster bar, man.
It's been a big August.
Look at this. We went from 2.05 to 1.44. And we have four trading days left. And it's lining up going after that 1.31.
Yeah.
So.
Just crazy, man. It is. Yeah, we get into that, and yeah, we got this week, ends on August 30th, and of course we come into the Labor Day holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials right now trading up 136. NASDAQ up 46, S&P's up 5, gold up 850, gold all the way back up. You're going to see a couple of nice reversals here. Come right back, folks.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials up 91, NASDAQ up 38, S&Ps are flat. That was quick.
I was waiting. Up. No, S&Ps are not up. That was flat. Quick. That was quick. Dow up 90, yeah.
Let's go over to the XLF first. We'll get into the financials here. We take a look at the XLF. XLF out here. Now, this baby, you talk about coming down hard. Look at this thing on Friday. On Friday, we did 86 million shares. You traded to 25.92. Last swing point down here had 92 million. Your swing point that's going after is 63. So this thing is building costs to blow away this swing point from May, and then, is that August of last year? No, it's March. And we be after the March one. The XLE, energy out here. Wow, look at this thing, man. Holy cow. We have plenty of energy, evidently. So we're down from $68. You're at 56. This looks like it's already broken. Yeah. Okay, so.
So just when you say broken, what do you?
Well,
you
broke your May swing point, which is 58, 77 with volume, and you're going after your December. This is a big number, folks, because the top of that December is 58. That's the bar. The low is 53. You're into that bar pretty good, you know. So the probability is that you're going to get down into that level, and if that's what we're going to get, then the probability gets much higher that this good old S&P is also going to make a run. Look at this. This is, man, these energy companies absolutely have got smoked.
Well, quite a far cry from when the XLE was at 100 and what was crude at that point, 120, 140.
Yeah, 114 or something.
Yeah, something out of this world compared to a $55 crude.
And look at this. When we bring this back, that's pretty...
2006, whoa.
Isn't that wild? Seriously, 2006. Let's go to ExxonMobil. Now, there's granted, they get dividends in ExxonMobil, but this is like same number, I think, right? Yeah, well, it's 2009. Let me see. It is 2006. So you're at 2006. That's 13 years ago.
Crazy.
Oh, no, okay. So, well, at this price, it's paying 5% dividend.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah, you know. But that's still pretty intense. That who would ever think that you'd be at 2006 levels at ExxonMobil in 2019?
What's the price? Can we pull up crude, a longer term, maybe like a CL1? Yeah. Because when you put the price of crude, maybe it's not that bad of a scenario. Let's see where we were. Chart's saying, wait a second, how far are you going back on the price?
I did 20 years on this one. Why not, right? So 2006, you're still at 71.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
And it is remarkable. Check out that run in 2008, man, up to 140 plus.
Right.
Yeah.
So the crude price is actually back at 2000, I think 2005 levels.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah, or even if you stretch it back.
That.
Why not 2004, man?
That's something else, man.
October of 2004, you went from 49 to 55 was your bar. And you had September, we actually crept into $50. So yeah, we're back to, and what is it? It is now almost September of 2019. So we're almost at an even 15 years, the price of crude. A little bit of volatility over those 15 years though, maybe?
Look at that one-way trade there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was pretty, you know, when you look at this chart going back in 2008, folks, $147 in July of 08.
Yeah.
And then December, you're at 32.
And that was Andy Hall, right? That was when he had one of those massive trades where he had some very complex options that literally triggered at a very low price, and it was one of those massive, Andy Hall, huge crude trader out there. And I think that was the run where he had, you know, it was one of those where you had to get it under a certain price level that was almost astronomical to think about at 140, but guess what, man? That run, it came.
Pretty amazing.
It is.
No doubt. XAU, HUI, these just refuse to give it up, folks. You get the XAU up by 93 cents right now. You're at 98.71. I suspect what we're going to get with both of these is that they're going to make the run, and they're on the way to make the run to this 2016 high, which that's 114, the XAU. That seems like a lot, but guess what? We've gone from 86 to 98 this month. So that's your next step there. And the Gold Bugs Index has to go actually a little bit further than the XAU. You know, and it's been strong. There's no doubt about that. But this is it's 286, and we're at 227.
Yeah.
You know, now the contract itself has launched this whole area, meaning the gold contract, as is the silver.
Yes.
The equities, however, you launch this contract here, man, and you really get some action going. Because Royal Gold, that still refuses to give it up. You can see you're at the highs, 129. Franco Nevada, these are the two largest streamers out there. Franco looks like it's almost at a high right now. Yeah, you can see that got away from the breakout. 86, you're at 97.
Yeah.
You know,
decent, man.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, actually. Yeah, all-time high today.
Sure.
Right. So the volatility. The yen. Look at this, folks. Okay, so the yen last night went back and tested the crash. So the yen had crashed, I think, last May. Let me see this thing, and it came right back. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Last May, time flies. January.
It was January.
They had one back almost in May too.
Yeah, so this is pretty intense, folks. Okay, 104.87. Last night we hit 104.46. You know, my take is here: this yen wants to go to 99. If you bring this back, you're going to see that. You know, you came into this area with velocity, so your next leg is like 101.
Okay.
And 99 looks like it's game.
Oh, sure.
And you know, the stronger that the yen gets, the stronger that gold gets. Yeah,
which is going to correlate maybe to some dollar weakness too.
Yeah, well, you know, the dollar, man, the dollar just bounced right back again, which is blowing my mind.
Yeah, well, just to tie things back, though, right? You got the dollar index versus what we're looking at there is the straight yen dollar.
Yes,
so
right.
You know, there's other. The euro is the huge player in the DXY.
Right.
Versus yen dollar. It's just yens and dollars.
Yeah, and the euro, you know, bottom line, pull back slightly.
Yeah.
So, and then if we go to the British pound, I mean, you know, it would make sense that we're going to start talking about the British pound and Brexit, but
we don't got time for that.
I'm telling you, man.
We'll have time when it's coming down the pipeline. We will.
With what's going on, you know, we'll see.
We don't even have time to talk about Chairman Powell and his remarks on Friday. What's up with that, you know? But it's not the driver in the market right now.
There's, when one of the big deals last week, folks, is that when Trump come out and says ordering our companies to get out of China.
Yes.
When I first heard it, I said, "You're kidding me." And then all of a sudden they're bringing up a 1977 law.
I saw that.
That, guess what? He does have that power. So it's like...
It is. Before we jump away, I was just going to... We were looking at this on Friday, right? So odds of a cut coming down 100%. We were looking at odds of a quarter basis, 91, I think it was.
Okay.
So even a stronger probability to a quarter basis point, where it's up to 15%. That number was at about 9 when
That's
we were
September
on the program.
18th.
That's right around the corner, man. And actually, the odds of 3 cuts by October, 3 cuts in 2 meetings at 10%. Pretty remarkable. Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials up 100, NASDAQ up 39, S&P's up 2. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 124, NASDAQ up 46, S&P's up 4.5. Let's go inside the Dow Industrials. Take a look at the strength versus the weakness out here this morning. So You have Apple putting 20 positive points, Goldman 18, Boeing 16, and United Health 12. Taken away from it, Home Depot -7, 3M -4. No big deal there, really.
Johnson & Johnson just continue. They might have a big decision getting handed down today, I had seen, with having to do with the opioid deal. So I saw a headline on that earlier, but maybe there's a little tension, anxiety in Johnson & Johnson on those risks of the opioid.
Oh, yeah. And listen, folks, if you want to see high-volume lows getting attacked, well, here it is with Johnson & Johnson, man. This is...
Can we go into the news just after we're done with the charts? I would just like to see if there's maybe that headline on the
so
Bloomberg.
Look at this. This hasn't broken down yet. It's a high volume, but that 121 sticking out like a sore thumb there, man.
I mean, they're a mammoth company. They're going to be around no matter what happens today.
Yeah.
But let's see. Yeah, there you go. The opioid ruling may bring $1 billion price tag. Evercore says that's an analyst. And they're facing an Oklahoma opioid ruling on Monday, so that may hit the headlines later.
And that probably $1 billion is not too much for them compared to compared to the rest of the
$336 billion market cap.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make it 335 and call it even.
And they take in more than $1 billion a week. They take in 81 billion.
Crazy.
Yeah. So inside the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness inside the NDX. You get Celgene up 3%. Yeah, Celgene sold something to who did they sell it to? One second. They're getting together with Bristol Myers. They sold a monster drug to Amgen. Yeah, 13 point.
They had an antitrust deal too.
Yeah,
okay.
right. They had to sell it.
Psoriasis drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's got a little pop.
And that is to quell the problems with the Bristol Myers Squibb merger.
Right, right. Hasbro's up 3%. AMD's up 2.9. Taken away from it, Alexa Pharmaceuticals down 3. Workday's off 9/10.
Can we go into Hasbro at the end?
Yep.
Do they have some headlines as well with some news? What are they?
Well, they're buying. They're trying to figure out. I think the market's trying to figure out this company that they bought.
Death Row Records. I saw that, man.
Oh, they bought Death Row Records
They
too?
sure did. I thought it was an Onion article at first, man, when it popped up. So this is going to be a post article. So yeah, Hasbro acquires. I still feel like is this satire, man? You know, nowadays you gotta. Hasbro acquires gangster rap label Death Row Records as part of a $4 billion deal. I don't know. So that's Snoop Dogg among its artists. $4 billion deal Thursday to buy British company Entertainment One, which produces animated kids shows such as Peppa Pig and PJ Masks, but also owns the rap label. So there you go. So I guess they bought the British company Entertainment One, and I guess so that's the real deal, and so maybe that's just a headline. But I saw that this morning, man. And
that's what it says, as part of the $4 billion deal.
So that's not the real deal, but that's that's going to get some clicks, just like we just clicked on it, right?
Yeah.
Because I literally said, like, so they now own all of those.
Well, you get the young kids can play with their Play-Doh and listen to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, totally. Seems like a match made in heaven.
Oh my God.
Seriously, man. Seems perfect for 2019. Bring it on.
Yeah, totally, totally. Let's go take a look at the. Let's see. So before we know it, folks, we're going to be talking about the Christmas holidays, and shopping, and
definitely,
Walmart. Bottom line is that we're right up at these highs, and
totally.
This is a decent looking chart, man.
They're right on Amazon's heels.
Yeah, and let's get over there and we'll take a look at where Amazon's shaking out.
Yeah, I mean that's a decent haircut off the highs from Amazon, man. It is. When you look at that chart, it doesn't look like it, but. I said to you, I think Friday was the 25-year, and there's a lot of anniversaries, but I follow Bezos on, I think it's Instagram, and he put out 25 years ago, he put out his first job offering. And it was something like, well-funded startup seeks programmer, and we'll pull it up in one of the breaks because it was interesting, and it said something like, you should be able to do the work that normal people do in like a third of the time. So he had set the precedent early on in terms of,
right.
You better be able to bring it to the table, man.
Right.
Yeah. But hey,
imagine that.
Yeah.
He goes from a bookstore.
Yep. And they did. I mean, he had, because he was already in finance, the funding. I mean, he came in with some decent funding, to say the least, right? It wasn't just like he borrowed 20 grand to start this. He put a lot of his own money plus other funding, so it was millions of dollars that they came in. But they hit the ground running, and it was just interesting to see that first job offering and kind of the tone he set from the beginning, saying you better be better than the rest. You know, he didn't say that exactly, but what he said, we'll bring it up because it was cool to see in terms of, you know, you better be able to do the work that people might think is normal, but it's not normal. You better be able to up the ante.
Pretty cool, man.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt. Let's go take a look at the SMHs. So inside the chip business, this thing's been rocking and rolling because a lot of this, of course, is all about where these chips are made. You know, this is down from 123 or at 110.
Quite a day Friday.
Came down hard, man.
$5, 114.30 to like 109.
And you know, you put this on, this is in the lower range again. You know, we popped out twice. We popped out at trying to get out last April, and then it did get out, well, it got out in April, and then came back in May. Oh my God, same thing, it got out in July. Is this a weekly? Oh, these are weeklies. Let me put this on a monthly for a second.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's see, so in both cases, you only stood outside that high for 1 month. And the danger, yeah, it is the danger right there. You come off the high the first time in May with 254 million. You go up and test to at 96. That doesn't fly. So these things are still going to, no doubt, have some high volatility. And it's all about, you know, what are the tariffs going to be?
Sure.
I can't even imagine. Can you imagine? So picture how a tariff works, folks, okay? That you have all the orders already in China. You have them in the containers coming back to the U.S. So, like, let's just say last week it went from 25 to 30, right? Well, all of a sudden, if you get $100,000 worth of goods coming over, you instead of paying $25,000, now you're going to pay $30,000.
Add 5 on top, man. And pay it right to the U.S. government.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. These large firms, like I'm using a small number, like these large firms, you're talking about billions of dollars.
Oh, and it's a make or break from profitability to losses.
Right.
On some of them, for sure.
And now, and then the question is going to be, I think, could you imagine that you have to turn it around and try to trade off of that? So let's picture. Let's picture that you got an order. We'll use the same 100,000, right? And you're saying, well, what if he comes back and reduces it a little? Can I wait? Can I leave the order in China? And for a few more months, and then, but then it's going to be like, what's the storage? What's the? I mean, there's so many moving parts that these people are dealing with. These companies are dealing with.
Or do I step it up and try and beat the tariff raise over here, and maybe pay an expedited shipping cost or something?
Yeah,
right? I mean,
which you can do.
Right,
oh yeah, there's no doubt. And in fact, oh, that's interesting, man. Because you know what? If the tariffs do go down, right? I bet companies would be willing to pay an expedited shipping cost in a second, just in case they go back up again.
Oh, sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, let's say that, okay, we get a moratorium for, you know, a month.
Yeah.
You're going to see, folks, whether the FedEx is
or the ship captain and say, step on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally.
Dow Industrials up 128, Nasdaq up 47, S&P's up 4.5, gold up 670, silver up 27 cents. Come right back.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the tax opportunity zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for a 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you'd like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow Industrials up 113. NASDAQ is up 47. S&P is up 4.5. And, you know, what you got here, folks, you get a small bounce. You get contraction of volume. Bottom line is that this baby looks to be that building cause for lower prices. That's
Seriously.
how this thing is setting up.
And I did find that Bezos Instagram.
Oh, cool.
So, Jeff Bezos, of course. So here's the line. Pretty cool. So 25 years ago, he talks about that they put this up. Well-capitalized startup seeks extremely talented,
C++,
and it's
Unix
amazing when you think 20. So
developers.
this is 8/22/94, right? I mean, this is who was in Unix in '94. You really had to be in the forefront of things.
You did.
Developers to help pioneer commerce on the internet, not to help pioneer a company, to literally pioneer commerce. It's well said. You must have experience designing and building large and complex yet maintainable systems, and you should be able to do so in about 1/3 of the time that most competent people think possible. You should have a BS, MS, or PhD in computer science or the equivalent. Top-notch communication skills are essential. Familiarity with web service and HTML would be helpful but not necessary. Expect talented, motivated, intense, and interesting coworkers. Must be willing to relocate to the Seattle area. And compensation will include meaningful equity.
We will help cover moving
and
costs.
some of my friends and I were saying meaningful equity ownership. I wonder who replied to this ad, and I'm sure there's a few out there. That equity ownership, it became meaningful, man.
Oh my God.
And send your resume and cover letter to
Jeff Bezos
at netcom.com. He doesn't even have Amazon up there yet. They didn't even have the company, just a well-capitalized startup. 94, man. Not that long ago, it seems, but
August 22nd of 94.
pretty remarkable, right?
That really is, man.
And you just
I like that.
the attitude, right?
Yeah,
In terms of,
I like the real deal, about, especially,
You should be able to do so in about 1/3 of the time that most competent people think possible.
I'm going to use that.
Think big. You got it, man.
Yeah, no,
Totally.
that's a big one, man.
Yeah, complacency. Just meeting the standards that other people set. Most of the time they're not what you can do.
Right.
You can always, whether it's in athletics, whether it's in life, whether it's in work. Could you do it a little bit better? Could you do it a little bit harder?
Right.
Could you have done it a little bit more effort? And just keep that on the forefront.
And we saw Andrew Luck is going to retire.
Yeah, pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
So the quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, 29, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's dealt with a number of injuries, been injury plagued, and he's stepping away from the game. And staying near the break, kind of, you know, tough for the Colts fans, but, you know, he's a real person, man. You know, with a real life, real injuries, and it seems like he's putting the quality of his life over the value of the quality of the win, which I think you're going to see, and I've said it for a while, that happening is more of a trend, especially in the game of football. Quarterbacks really get protected very well, as they should, because, man, they're just out there to get teed up by some of those D linemen.
It had, so check this out. I mean, when we start talking about Luck, then you go to Brady, you can't, it's hard to comprehend.
Yeah.
And when I was reading the article this morning, that even a quarterback, the average for quarterback is something like 3 or 4 years in the NFL.
I bet. Yeah. And that's most of the time, though, that's because you're a third string guy. You're a second string guy nobody even knows about. You know, the average lifespan of a quarterback drafted in the first round, though, it's probably 15 years. I mean, I don't know, because there's burnouts too. But those marquee guys, man, like Brady, like Rodgers, like Drew Brees, you know, if you're a good quarterback, most of the time you can play into your late 30s or something like that. But Andrew Luck, I think he had $80 million of salary, let alone you add endorsements on that. And, you know, when you start talking about risking head injuries, that's the scariest of all, man. But Brady, he's an anomaly. You compare him to anybody, they're going to look like they're not in the same universe. Brady's about to start the season as a 42-year-old. That's mind-boggling.
Isn't it?
Mind-boggling. He's already 42, just turned 42 in the last month or two, I think, and the season hasn't even begun yet. So starting an NFL season as a 42-year-old, that just doesn't happen. He is literally a one-off. But, hey, it's good that the one-off is a New England Patriot.
Yeah, no doubt.
There we go.
877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at Harmony. So you want to see something, you know, now this is Harmony over in South Africa first, folks, okay? This is in Rand dollars, okay? So you get 5,500, but this is quite a run. I mean, we bring this back, I guess 3 months ago, you're up 100%, you know? 22, 25.
It's actually more than that. That's almost about 150%.
Yeah.
100% would only be 42.
Right.
So
I mean,
we're
look,
up.
and this is, you know, if you're trading these South Africans, which is so cool, you know, I've talked about this before, is that you can always go over early in the morning to South African Exchange, and that exchange, folks, okay, has real quotes and it's free. So it's the Johannesburg Exchange, okay? So it's pretty cool. And you can see this is barreling right into the highs of 2016, which is 6,700. The cool thing here, which I was liking about this, I was looking at this morning, it's already into the bar. It's the bottom of that bar is 51, the top is 67, we're at 55.
Can we pull up the Rand, too, to see that in light of where we've been? Because that obviously a big driver.
Oh, it's a big driver.
Yeah, when it's getting priced in Rands.
When you're getting both. See, it's 15 Rand dollar to $1 US.
Now, a higher number there is a weaker Rand.
Exactly.
So when you're priced in Rand, it's going to be a bigger number, of course,
It goes exponential to the bottom line. So watch this. Let's go back to Harmony again.
Going U.S.
Because just looking for the employees. Okay, so here you go. There's 32,520 employees, right? So what happens is that the gold market is a cash market, U.S. dollar cash market. So they get paid in U.S. dollars, but they pay their employees in Rand.
Right, so revenue in dollars, expenses in Rand.
It's like heaven.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Pretty intense.
Yes.
Now, you talk about currency. Check this out, folks. The yuan. Okay, this is pretty intense. This yuan's on the way to $8.
7.19, man.
Yep, and this is a fast move last night, man. You know, picture this. They kept us at 6.99 for years. We hit 7.19 last night. You bring this back. Now, this is how I got the $8, by the way. All I did is I took the bottom of this, which was 6, the top is 7, and add 1. Do you know what I mean?
Yep, dollar range.
Yeah, so, you know, we'll see where this shakes out, but that's real. And so what that's
a decent August bar.
Yes, and what does happen is, of course, is that now that means that if you're up in the U.S. buying goods in China, then you're going to be paying less because the Rand's getting weaker. I mean, the yuan's getting weaker.
Yes.
To make up for some of the taxes on the way in.
Yep.
You know.
Yes.
S&Ps, so what just happened here? We just got a little pop here in the S&Ps. We just went up, looks like 8 points in about a heartbeat. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, what happens is, man, we're looking at such big ranges that it might be 8 points. I mean, I was doing it this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an 11-point bar.
Yeah.
It's an 11-point bar. And it looks like a 0.1% bar, right?
No.
But before you jump away, I just, because you got to keep the context. I know you know it, but just a 29.25 down to 28.10. That's 115 S&P points. That's why that doesn't look like a big bar. But 100, that's more than 3% from low to high.
Yep.
No wonder it looks like a blip on the chart.
Pretty amazing.
It is, man.
It's big numbers. And
just in August, you know, late August trading day. You know, summer, last week of trading before Labor Day. You know, everyone's away, nothing's going on.
Oh, baby. Dow up 172, NASDAQ up 65, S&P's up 10. Tommy and I come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
It's amazing to think that Tom O'Brien started his weekly gold report 17 years ago with the first issue published April 7th, 2002, when gold was trading at under $300 per ounce. Gold peaked at more than $1,900 in 2011, and after spending many years consolidating at lower prices, gold may be poised for its next big run. Tom O'Brien publishes his weekly gold report every Monday morning for subscribers, consisting of coverage of the XAU, HUI, GDX, the dollar, bonds, South African Rand, as well as 25 different mining equities with specific buy-sell recommendations. As of April 1st of this year, the gold report currently has 8 active positions with an average unrealized profit of almost 8% for each open trade. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. For all the details and to start your gold report subscription today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Don't let gold's next big run pass you by. Sign up today. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 171, NASDAQ's up 64, S&P's up 9. Gold's up 520, silver up 26 cents. Notes and bonds, they still won't. They still can't get it down, man. And King Dollar, so good old King Dollar. You know, this 97,715 is a big number. We'll see where this shakes out today. We're over it again, and that's the range. That's the lower range. There hasn't been much movement in the dollar You know, since
right.
Yeah.
What time is that? About 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Even 4:30 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was most of the movement last night.
Right. Because you had G7 going on over there, and
And
France,
that whole thing's
right?
breaking up now. So I'm sure that. Let's see, what is it?
Like 6 hours. So it's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to platinum for a second. Let's see what platinum is. So platinum, this dead dog, is amazing actually. Look at that, 856. Now, I mean, you're off a low of 793, but this is still
compared to the other
tough deal.
metals, not even close.
PL1.
Not even close.
No, look at that.
No.
It's not off the lows, really. I mean, you put this on a monthly and been bouncing along here, going all the way back to 2015.
In comparison, right, we had gold up at like 1,900 and change. You had platinum up at, whether it's, back here, 2,300, whether you take the more realistic of 1918,
I know.
and we're not even at 50% of that level.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yes.
Stay right there, folks. We got a lot of great programming coming up for you at TFNN. Dow's up 164, Nasdaq's up 60, S&P's up 9. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow, go get them, folks.